All right, you guys, so this is my 2003 Chevy 1500 cargo van, and I'm going to convert this into a camper van. This is the inside. You can see semi-thrashed. It's got the old school partition for cargo. Going to get rid of that. Interior is in decent shape. Obviously it's dirty right now, but that's what I want to show you guys, is how kind of filthy and worked over it is to where I'm actually going to put this. So it's got standard roof rack up top, and you can see, and back here in the back you can see the cargo shelving back here. Kind of pan back, give you an idea. And you can see all the shelving and the mess in here. And I'm going to take this today and I'm going to strip out the shelving and clean up the mess, and then show you guys what that looks like. So quickly, it does have airbags on it. That's helpful because it is the 1500, so you know it does need that, as well as this is 259,000 miles on this. Now that's quite a bit of miles, but it runs great, it drives fine. If the motor has a problem, you can replace the whole motor for 1,600 bucks. Well, probably more than that to have somebody install it, but for the most part I paid $200 for this vehicle, and probably the best car deal I ever got. So we're rolling with a van build with it. Saying that, it's got a little bit of damage on this side, nothing major, just a little bit of a dent there. Other than that, you can see pretty decent shape. It's got a couple of windows already in there. It's got a little bit of a problem there. That piece right there is totally replaceable, and then it has the standard stuff that you'd expect, and the paint starts to peel. But you know what, for the money that I paid for this, this is going to be a great van build when it's done, even if I have to put some money into the motor or transmission. And currently, like I said, I don't. It runs just fine, and couldn't be happier with it. So anyway, that's where we're at, and I'll show you at the end of the day what this looks like when I get it stripped out. Looks like they're bolted onto the bottom as well, so climb under there and take a look. Sure enough, see that? And so I busted that bolt loose. It's pretty tough. There's only one. The other ones, I guess they were threaded or something. I don't know. They came out easy, but this one I had to climb underneath the vehicle. And what I did is I just used a pair of vice grips because it's a one-man deal for me, and put those on the nut and spun it from the top, and then it came out. So anyway, that's it. I got one here loose. And let me put you guys on a tripod. Let's just see what this looks like. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay, you guys, I got it. So I just had to put those vice grips underneath. That's a good way to do it. Put some WD-40 on the nuts, vice grips, find something to wedge it against, come up top and they broke right free. So let's get rid of this one. Dang. Look at all that room. All right, you guys, so I got the partition wall out. As you can see, opened up a lot of room behind these seats. I don't know if I'm gonna put a swivel seat in here. I'm not sure yet. I think I'm gonna just really get this thing cleaned out. It's been in service for a long time, so it runs great though, and pretty straight outside. You've already seen that part. But in saying that, big echo chamber now. Look at the room in this thing. It's crazy. So the next thing I'll do is this carpeting or this flooring that they have down. It's it rolls up against the wall, so I'm going to go in and cut it nice and clean to what the exact size I would want the plywood to be when I do the flooring. So I have a template. A lot of people rip it up right away, and then that makes a problem for the sizing, because you see, if this was plywood, this wouldn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this, clean it all up, get it all dialed in just like it was plywood, and then I'll pull it up, roll it up, and set it aside as a template for when I do the insulation on the floor and the plywood. All right, you guys, so I'm not going to get into too much detail. I took some pictures. I used my van flooring as a template, laid it on top of 3 sheets of plywood, quickly traced it. It's not a big deal. And you can see the lines, kind of cleaned them up. And now I'm going to run a jigsaw and see if we can't get this first board cut and then laid in. I'm dealing with snow today. I'll let you guys look out the window. Cold out there, but I got a heater right there going, and I'm gonna go through and put in these sound deadening sheets that I got. This is called improvising. They do make a little wheel. It's a little wheel that you roll specifically for this, but I'll be honest with you, this is a big wheel. It's a heavy duty can, and man, it's stuck on there good. So it's the way I'm doing it. Sometimes you gotta improvise. Sometimes you just don't want to go on Amazon and spend another $6 and wait another 4 days.